Hey y'all, today I'm bringing you this black glitter makeup tutorial. I am gonna jump right into it and use my LA Girl Pro Conceal Cool Tan, no, not Cool Tan, Toffee and Yellow Corrector. I mixed them together. Usually I do use Cool Tan because it's like my perfect color, but I ran out. I'm gonna apply it with my BH Cosmetics brush from the Pop Art brush set, but I think that's discontinued. Now the eyes are inspired by Yami Angelina. She posted this black glitter smoky eye, so I took a little bit of what she did and my own little, how I was feeling that day and made this magic. So I'm gonna blend my concealer in, pat my concealer in with this It Cosmetic Blurring Concealer brush. Links to everything I'm using in order. I tried to do it in order, will be in my description. The first palette is September Rose Cosmetics Plush palette. I said plush, it's slush. So it's a colorful palette. As you can see, I'm using the yellow, and the yellow is called Banana, and I'm gonna put that under my brow bone and just pack it on with my BH Cosmetics brush. It's also from a brush set, and it will be, like I said, linked down below. So I'm gonna use some tape just to give myself some precise lines. That's just how I was feeling. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna blend that yellow in towards my nose, so that when I apply this orange, which is called orange soda, everything will just blend together nicely. So I was noticing that you can't really see it how I can see it. Like the camera, like the light was washing it out. So I turned my brightness down, which you are going to see me do, so you can better see it. Now my brows are already done. I do them first because it takes me a while to do them. So this purple is called Berry Blast, and the brush I'm using is an AliExpress brush. I will have that done there too. I think this brush set was like $3 or $4. Really affordable, and I bought like 4 or 5 at a time. So I'm gonna pack this purple on a little bit above my crease. I looked up just to make sure I wasn't taking it too high. So after this, we are going to blend the purple. I'm going to use these two pinks, Pink Lemonade and Cotton Candy. The brush I'm using is another AliExpress brush. If you see white bristles at the end of any eye brush, more than likely it's from the AliExpress brush kit. So if you have to go back and add your purple or your orange or your yellow because something gets lost, it's perfectly fine, just to make sure everything was vibrant and popping out. So I got a little closer so you can see the blend. It's good, not perfect, but we're gonna work on it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the purple. I do love the September Rose Slush palette. It is my favorite colorful palette at the moment. I'm going to go into Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam, and I'm going to use the black. So the black I'm going to apply with an e.l.f. blending brush. It is a flat, fluffy brush. This is my second time doing this look. I didn't plan to post this video. I was really doing it so I could see like where I went wrong, because I thought it was going to take me 3 times to get it right, but it actually turned out good on the second. So what I learned is that you should make your shape first. So I'm looking up to see where my crease is, and I'm going to put it like directly in the crease, like a pinch above it. You can feel your crease with the brush, so that's why I was looking up. The first time I did it, I just put a whole bunch of black eyeshadow down, and I lost my crease and everything was just looking very dark, which we don't want. So after we make the shape and we take the black all the way to the inner corner, we are going to our eyeliner. I'm using Essence Gel Liner. This is in the color Midnight in Paris. This is discontinued, I believe. It's on Amazon for like $18, but you're crazy if you pay that, because I think I only pay like $3 or $4. Any cream liner will work though. So this brush, AliExpress, again, it's all in that same brush kit. I took it a little bit high in that spot right there. You want to keep it under where you put the eyeshadow, otherwise it will be harder to blend. Once the black is completely put down, you want to go back with your blending brush and pack on your black eyeshadow. Now I'm taking a clean brush, again, AliExpress. And I'm sorry if I keep saying it, but I just know someone may ask and I don't want you guys to have to search for something if I could just tell you. So I'm going to blend out the edges of the black. The brush, there's nothing on the brush, it's black because I use it on the other eye, but there's nothing on it. I'm just blending that black into the purple, and it will get kind of lost in the purple, so I will go back and add more. You can never spend too much time on blending. Now my broken mirror, I've used this mirror for years and I'm not going to throw it away until it's completely broken into tiny pieces and I can't see my face. So this purple is called Berry Blast, and I told you guys that I'm going to use that right on top of the black just to add a little bit more dimension. The more colors you use, the more vibrant it looks and dimensional. It doesn't just look like a black eye, which we don't really want the black eye. So I cut the lights off so you can see in different lights. This blend is great. So now we're gonna go into glitter. I'm gonna take this tape up because we no longer need it. So I'm taking my NYX glitter primer and I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger and pat it on the black. I have a chunky black glitter, a very fine black glitter, and then a chunky silver glitter. The first two, so both blacks I got from Fluttered by Ro on Instagram. I don't know where, well, I do know where I got the silver, but it was a boutique on Instagram and now they only sell hair, so I don't know what they did with the glitter, but they don't have any more. But you could probably find something similar on Fluttered by Ro, and her prices are really affordable. She always has a sale going on. I highly recommend it. Now what I learned from dealing with this glitter the last time is you have to use a very little bit at a time. Don't try and be heavy-handed and pack it on because it will look heavy and packed on. So I'm using a very little at a time and applying it. Now I'm going to use my Duo Lash Glue. It's going to dry clear, and I'm using the brush at first. I use this glue on my eyelashes. This is the only glue I use for eyelashes, but I would recommend getting a whole separate tube if you're going to use one for glitter. And then I'm just going to do the same thing, pack on the black glitter, the chunky black glitter. Now the first time I did this, I just left the black and then I was like, it doesn't really look like hers. So I went back in again and did another layer of glue, very thin. I started to use my finger because I was just feeling like the brush was getting glitter everywhere. And like I said, I do use this glue for my lashes. And I didn't want glue and glitter everywhere. Then I went back and added this chunky silver, and I feel like that just made everything pop. No matter what light, is just gorgeous. So we're gonna move on to face. I'm gonna kind of speed through this because this video, I didn't want to keep you guys here all week long. So I'm going to go into my Marc Jacobs primer. It has coconut water in it. It's very hydrating. I'm going to rub it all in. For my foundation, I'm mixing two together. But before the foundation, I use my Make It Last setting spray by Milani to lock that moisture into my skin because I do have very dry skin. So True Match Lumi, ColourPop No Filter, mix those two together. And then for concealer, I like to use ColourPop No Filter and Maybelline Age Rewind. Mix those two together. I love mixing things together. I'm all about using my products, which is why I haven't got on the new makeup that's came out, and I know there's so much new makeup out right now. I'm using my beauty blender to pat my concealer into my skin, and then I'm going to go back and use my foundation brush, which is in It Cosmetics. It's a mineral foundation brush, but I use it for liquid because makeup has no rules and the tools have no rules either. You just gotta make it do what it do, and this is what I like to do. So after I do this, I'm gonna set it with my CoverGirl loose powder. I got this from Walmart. It was in the clearance section for like $3 or $4. I don't even know why, because this powder is really good. So I pat that on everywhere that I highlighted, and to cut my cheeks, I like to use my foundation. But before that, Black Radiance Contour Palette, of course, to bronze up our cheeks, and then we're gonna cut them. I'm skipping ahead. I'm talking really fast. If there's anything you want to know, ask me in the comment section. As always, you can ask me in the comment section, you know that. But yeah, we're moving on to a little bit of mascara to pop our lashes on. These lashes are from AliExpress. You get 5 of them for like $1 and some cents. These are very hard lashes. They're not everyday lashes, but if you want cheap lashes that are very extravagant, to AliExpress, link will be in the description. I'm going to add some black liner to my waterline and some white in my inner corner. I'm using the Makeup Addiction Sinful Eyes. This light blue is called Virgin Territory. That's what I'm going to put in my inner corner to make that pop out. And the brush I'm using is from the Pop Art brush set from BH Cosmetics, and then the brush I'm using to blend out the inner corner is another BH Cosmetics brush set that is in stock. I feel like I've done my face a million times, so there's really not much different. Like I said, I'm still using a lot of the same products. I'm trying to use the things I have now before I go out and buy more makeup. Milani blush, my girl Valitra sent it to me, and I really love this blush. And we're finishing up the look. We're gonna pop on our highlighter, Anastasia Amrezy. You've seen me do this, you've seen me review this. I always have to set my brows with my Essence Brow Gel. Brow routine is coming. I know you guys have been asking for that. So lips, I'm so basic, I'm so boring. I'm using a brown lip liner from the Beauty Supply, my Revlon gloss in Pink Snow, and Butter. The color is called Butter. It's a NYX matte lipstick. I use the same thing in every single video, literally. And then we have the finished look, which is, oh my goodness, it's everything. I love it so much. Make sure you check out Yami Angelina on Instagram and YouTube so you can see more magical from her. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.